The Vikings were more than just raiders and explorers. They were the product of a way of life that forged warriors out of necessity. In the cold, harsh lands of Scandinavia, survival itself was training. And every boy grew up knowing that one day, he might be called to fight, raid, and defend his people. From the earliest years, Viking children were immersed in a world of physical work and responsibility. A boy's first lessons were not in classrooms but in the fields, forests, and along the shores. He learned to chop wood, to carry heavy loads over uneven ground, to fish and row, to track animals through dense forests. These were the tasks of daily life, but they also built the strength, balance, and endurance a warrior would need. Weapons were never far away. The same axe that split firewood might, in time, split an enemy's shield. Spears were used for hunting game, teaching precision and throwing technique long before they were aimed at a foe. Shields hung in longhouses, and boys learned early how to hold them, how to move with them, and how to protect not only themselves but the man beside them. As they grew older, training became more deliberate. Young men practiced with blunted weapons, learning the feel and timing of combat. The Viking shield wall, a tactic feared across Europe, demanded discipline. Each man had to trust the warrior next to him completely. They drilled to move as one, to close gaps instantly, and to keep formation under the chaos of battle. The sea was as much a training ground as the land. Viking longships were fast, maneuverable, and deadly when used by skilled crews. Rowing for hours across rough water built endurance, while the constant coordination between rowers strengthened teamwork. Warriors learned how to leap from ship to shore in shallow water, shield and weapon ready, and to form ranks in moments. Speed was survival in a raid. But physical strength was only half of what made a Viking warrior. The mind had to be hardened as well. From childhood, sagas and myths told of bravery, sacrifice, and the rewards of valor. The promise of Valhalla, a warrior's afterlife in the halls of Odin, was not just a story, it was a belief that shaped behavior. To die well in battle was not a loss but the greatest honor. Before a campaign, warriors took part in rituals and feasts that reinforced unity and purpose. They sharpened weapons, repaired armor, and prepared supplies for long voyages. Many wore amulets of Thor's hammer for protection, believing the gods watched over them. Oaths were sworn, binding each man to his comrades and to the mission ahead. Training did not end when a man became a warrior. Every raid, every battle, was a lesson. Veterans passed down knowledge to the young, how to read the wind on the sea, how to tell if an enemy formation was about to break, how to survive a wound long enough to return home. By the time a Viking reached full manhood, he had been shaped by decades of hard living, constant physical labor, and purposeful training. His body was built for endurance, his mind for courage, his loyalty for the shield wall. Whether defending his home, raiding a distant shore, or fighting for glory in a foreign king's service, he carried the strength of his people and the legacy of generations of warriors before him. The Viking way of training was not confined to a battlefield or a gymnasium. It was woven into every part of life, and when the time came to fight, a Viking was not simply ready. He was already a warrior in body, mind, and spirit.